So let's start by just showing it in operation and then go back and look at how it works. So if we just go to Voice Assistant here, which will allow us to query anything about our data, and we'll ask it any question about the data. How many customers are there in the database?
There are 5 customer records in the database. 10 You might also ask, what are the names of the 5 customers in the database? Can you provide the details of the customer with the highest purchase amount?
Can you provide the details of the customer with the highest purchase amount?
Top customer is Adatum Corporation, 10,000. 10 You might also ask, what is the total number of purchases made by Adatum Corporation? When was the last purchase made by Adatum Corporation?
What was their last sales order?
Latest sales order is 101,004 on the 5th of October 25 for 369.9. 10 You might also ask, what is the status of sales order 101,004? What items were included in sales order 101,004?
What items were included on that sales order? I want to know the descriptions.
Found 10 sales line, /N Berlin guest chair, yellow, 1936 S, /N Sydney swivel chair, green, 2000 S, /N Atlanta whiteboard, base, 1996 S, /N Mexico swivel chair, black in 1968 S, /N Amsterdam lamp, 1928 S, /N Antwerp conference table, 1920 S, /N Sydney swivel chair, green, 2000 S, /N whole roasted beans, Brazil, WRB, 1001, /N whole roasted beans, Colombia, WRB, 1000, /N whole roasted beans, Brazil, WRB, 1001. 10 You might also ask, what is the quantity of the Berlin guest chair included in sales order 101,004? Can you provide the descriptions of the whole roasted beans, Brazil, WRB, 1001, included in sales order 101,004?
What is the sales order status of the order we're talking about?
I couldn't find any matching records. 10 You might also ask, can you check if there are any other sales orders associated with order number 101,004? What is the status of the latest sales order before 101,004?
So I think we can see how that all works. That seems to work quite well. A couple of things are important about the way this works. First of all, it uses web services, so we need to make sure the web services are published. The web services you can see here are, we added a function in here to publish all the web service pages, so you don't have to remember to go and put them in. So by publishing all the pages, it then knows all the data we might want to query. And within the voice assistant setup, we've added a button in here which will refresh the schema from the OData metadata. So that basically works out which fields are available to us. If you want to test this, by the way, give us a shout. We'll lend you an API key so you can have a go. As you can see, it's quite responsive and quite accurate. So let's ask it a couple more questions. Who is our largest vendor?
Vendor 100001010. You might also ask, what is the total balance for vendor 10,000? What are the terms of the agreement with vendor 10,000?
How many purchase orders do we have open for vendor 10,000?
There are 14 purchase order records in the database. 10 You might also ask, what are the order numbers for the 14 open purchase orders for vendor 10,000? What is the total value of the open purchase orders for vendor 10,000?
How many unpaid purchase invoices are there for vendor 10,000?
There are 210 perch. INV. Header records in the database. Point 1010. You might also ask, what are the invoice numbers for the 210 unpaid post-purchase invoices for vendor 10? What is the total amount due for the unpaid post-purchase invoices for vendor 10?
I think that'll do for now. Thank you very much.